Hello everyone, today we will talk about transiting Ceres. Ceres is passing through the sign of Scorpio. The way Ceres behaves in transit through the sign of Scorpio depends on the position of the sign of Scorpio in the individual's natal chart and the house order of Scorpio. This transit can be more prominent in your life when you have other planets in Scorpio, transit, or natal, heavy or light aspects to Pluto. But the basics are as follows. When Ceres transits Scorpio, support and care become more intense and passionate. Although Ceres is not welcome in the depths of the cosmic underworld, the invitation to explore the mysterious realms of his innermost being extends to him as well. Scorpio is a mysterious and emotionally very deep sign, at the same time very sensitive and emotional, and Ceres' passage here will show us one of its bad sides. Ceres' commitment to helping others is so strong that a person completely ignores their own needs, changes their life, and often offers too much help in strengthening the courage, determination, and resilience of those they care about. In turn, he values connection on a deep spiritual and emotional level. This is a dance he leads through the murky waters of the human heart just to create a bond that will last. So only if there is a great and very deep connection with loved ones, it will give Ceres a sense of wholeness. Only when there is a strong and deep connection with loved ones, the world will be complete. If there is no such connection, there is a big depression on the horizon that cannot be easily dealt with. But for the desire for deep relationships and intimacy to feel nurtured before he feels that he has what he needs in life, it is necessary to go through a certain kind of transformation. Like a phoenix, it has the power to rise from the ashes, shedding old layers and embracing transformation, so you need to tap into your intuition and face your deepest fears, because only through vulnerability can true healing occur. When you go through a personal transformation process, you become a master of emotional control and are even better at teaching others to control their emotions, more than you are capable of doing it yourself. And considering that through the transit itself you are attracted to mysteries, secrets, and transformative processes. You will guide others through their own process of personal transition and transformation and they will feel good about it. Transiting Ceres through Scorpio is demanding in terms of emotional attachment and care. If people who provide help and care feel neglected, they start to doubt and become jealous, manipulative, and extremely possessive. Although Scorpio is very possessive by nature, the caring and protective nature of Ceres will make him doubly so. Ceres is in the sign for an average of 3 months, and as we have already stated, one very bad side is visible here, which comes to the fore in most cases. Ceres in this sign becomes jealous and possessive, especially when he feels rejected by loved ones or those he has his eye on. What Ceres through Scorpio does not understand is that helping others comes from the word help. For them the word help suggests that they are willing to face hell for their loved ones. And they always demand something in return. In this case it means stable relationships, because they are the most important part of life for them. If they don't get it, Ceres feels bad, she considers a negative response as a kind of isolation. And that is what will cause problems. Although he has good self-control, a positive attitude towards criticism from others, what he lacks is optimism. So, if you accept the depth and darkness of Scorpio feelings as a catalyst for self-discovery and allow it to light your way, delving into the mysteries of life and embracing its transformative power, you will find yourself reborn and resilient, ready to face all the challenges that come your way, because in the shadows of Scorpio lies wisdom waiting to be discovered. Therefore, on a daily level in your daily work, make good use of the resources of others, and through your own practice act to help others. You will give a lot, but even if you forget to keep something for yourself, even those very very small intimate emotional connections with others will be important for your self-confidence, and you will progress along the way. When we talk about the transiting Ceres in Scorpio, it is important to note that we must devote our health care exclusively to our inner self, accept cycles of regeneration and metamorphosis, and therapeutic practices and self-care routines, such as yoga and meditation, will also benefit us. Sex gives strength, and that's a very important part of life, and that's what gives us the feeling of taking control over our body by connecting with our partner, through sex that will give us the strength we need. Use this transition to enjoy with your loved ones, because during this time, the healing of all wounds and illnesses is faster than usual. What is important is to move away exclusively from any medicines, vaccines, and similar chemical aids, because at this moment they will only have a negative effect on our body. Trust in the unyielding strength of your spirit as you navigate the labyrinth of self-discovery, and know that every experience, however challenging, has the potential for growth and rebirth. Daily meals must be coordinated with appropriate food that nourishes both body and soul, in order to successfully maintain robust, powerful, and healthy well-being. Dark leafy vegetables, berries, and whole grains are examples of nutrient-dense foods you should emphasize. A huge bowl of grandma's homemade soup or a carefully cooked meal can also bring a sense of security and nourishment. Pairing these healthy meals with something that stirs the fiery side, like a spicy dish or a delicious chocolate dessert, will also provide the right amount of fuel for our body and soul.